Good day, everyone, and welcome to the maiden edition of Let's Discuss on Igbajo Poly TV. I am Tobiloba Adekunle, your host, and today we have a senior lecturer in Igbajo Polytechnic and also a HOD of Statistics of the Department of Statistics. Before I introduce him in, please let's have a short break. Welcome back. Sir. Good day, sir.
Good afternoon.
Can we meet you, sir?
I'm Dr. Oyedepo Adebayo.
Okay.
I'm the HOD Statistics, and I'm a senior lecturer in the Polytechnic.
Thank you so much, sir. Knowing well that you are a senior lecturer in Igbajo Polytechnic, how will you assess the state of education in Nigeria, especially in terms of quality and accessibility?
Yeah, the quality of Nigeria is developing. I want to appreciate the federal government for its effort in establishing smart secondary school across the nation. You know, when we are looking at the faults of the federal government, we should also look at what they are doing right. Establishing smart school is a good innovation, because that smart school starts from GS1 to SS3, and they just started, I think in Osun State they started last year, and then by the time they get to SS3, students will be familiarized with ICT training, adequate ICT training in computer, AI, and every other latest information communication technology. So I give kudos to the federal government on that.
Thank you so much, sir. Knowing well that Igbajo Polytechnic is the first community polytechnic in Nigeria, how well can you describe the education in Igbajo Polytechnic, sir?
Yes, Igbajo Polytechnic ranks the second best private polytechnic in Nigeria, and they are among the first 30 institutions in Nigeria, polytechnic institutions in Nigeria. So Igbajo Polytechnic is thriving. The terrain is conducive for academic learning.
Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome.
Knowing well that you are a HOD of the Department of Statistics, Igbajo Polytechnic, how will you describe the current state of the department in terms of growth and student interest?
Thank you very much. Statistics department is one of the pioneer departments in Igbajo Polytechnic. In the real sense, Statistics department gave birth to computer science department. By the grace of God, I happen to be the pioneer HOD for Statistics department and computer science department. That's why I said computer science department emanated from Statistics department in Igbajo. So, but students are scared of mathematics. When they hear mathematics, they hear statistics, they are afraid. But recently I have a particular student in ND1 presently. Her name is Destiny, a lady. She intentionally chose to study statistics from JAMB. So we have some students like that. Statistics learning is not difficult. It is very attractive, and then it gives room for development, and then it has future. From statistics, if you study statistics, in future you can branch to computer science. You can change to computer science. From statistics, you can change to mathematics in future. From statistics, you can do your direct entry to economics in any university, so far you have your upper credit. So with statistics, you can go to business administration. With statistics, you can write your professional exams in accounting. With statistics, you can do your ATS1 or ATS2. So statistics is a very lucrative course of study.
Wow, looking at the interest of statistics, can you mention like 2 or 3 job opportunities slated under the statistic department.
As somebody who studies statistics, one, you can work in record department in any hospital. As somebody who studies statistics, you'll be called statistician. You can work with National Bureau of Statistics. National Bureau of Statistics is all over the country, is in the 36 states of the country. So that person also can work in any company or organization where they use data. And there's no organization that doesn't use data. There is always a statistics department in all local government of the federation. So as a statistician, you can walk up to the local government and say you read statistics and you are looking for a job. So you can work with Nigerian Port Authority, you can work with Nigerian Railway and every other federal government sector.
Wow, that is a very great department. Before we continue, let's have a tea break. I'll be back. Welcome back. It's no longer a news that AI, which means artificial intelligence, has taken so much interest, or let me say students are taking so much interest in AI. And sir, what can you say about this tool called AI in education performance, let me say academic performance of students?
Well, artificial intelligence, AI, is a very good tool in academics. Firstly, it will enhance better research output. When you are making the research, if you make use of AI, you will have more information to write about. You have more information to investigate about. So AI is a good tool for research and academics.
Sir, do you believe that this tool is making students lazier or smarter?
Well, reverse is the case. It should make students smarter. But some students are lazy. Now, their laziness will now bring about the shortcomings of using artificial intelligence. For example, if a student is lazy and you want to write a book, or you want to write a project and you want to use AI is limited. There are some AI that cannot generate beyond 350 words. So when you are, for example, if you want to make a research and your research is to generate 10,000 words, and you put everything on AI, and because you are lazy, you will not be able to meet up, and then the work will be shallow and then it will not be adequate. So AI should be a tool to complement your ingenuity, a tool to complement your thought. If you want to write a research or you want to write an assignment, you should first of all brainstorm on their assignment, search for books either online or locally in the library, then you now complement it with AI. So I think that should be the way.
Thank you so much, sir. What measures can be put in place to ensure that students use AI responsibly without compromising academic integrity?
Firstly, lecturers and teachers are supposed to first understand the usage. There are different types of AI. They should be able to know it so that whenever they want to assess a student, you cannot beat what you don't know. But when the lecturers and the teachers have the adequate knowledge of the AI and they give assignments to students and they see that there are influx of AI usage, then it can be curbed. And then that's my own suggestion.
Sir, thank you so much, sir. What is the best way to balance using AI for academic support while still building or developing personal research and critical thinking skills?
Yes. Take for example, I want to pick an AI for an example. Grok. Okay. Grok can transform your writing, what you have written down by your hand. It can transform into text. So if a student attends my lecture and he writes notes and then he wants to convert it to text, you can use Grok. Convert it to text for easy access. You can read it on your phone later. You can read it on your laptop at your own convenient time. So whenever there's no light, you can fall back to your laptop and then. So that would be when you know the usage of a particular AI tool. You will not misuse it because you know the right way to use it.
Thank you so much, sir. I really enjoy your engagement, sir.
Thank you.
Lastly, what advice will you give to students who rely heavily on AI? How can they turn it into a tool for growth rather than a shortcut?
Yes, I want to encourage all students out there to read their books. If they want to engage AI, they should make AI as a complementary tool to their genuine reasoning, to the already made genuine reasoning in form of books. There are books in the library, there are online books. Read books for assignments, and then you can now complement it with AI. Take, for example, if you are being given assignment to write about Nigerian education in maybe 2,000 words. If I give such an assignment, that means I've already given you a task that ordinary AI that you cannot afford. I know you cannot afford to pay $100 or $1,000 for an AI. The AI, the student that can easily access to our free AIs on the app on Google Store. So by that, they have to go download related material online, and then they can now complement. By the time you have finished writing them, you can now put it on AI for grammar check and every other thing, and then it will justify your work and it will make it more presentable.
Thank you so much for your audience, sir.
You are welcome.
And that will be all on this program. Let's discuss. I hope you really enjoy and you learn from this engagement. Once again, thanks for coming, sir.
Thanks for having me.
I really appreciate all the production crew, from the cameraman to the producer to the writer, editor, and everybody. I remain your humble host. Join us next time on this show. I am Tobiloba Adekunle. Bye for now.